What's up, you guys? It is Taylor, and today we're going to talk about a few trans guy problems that I, over the past year, have encountered, noticed, dealt with, dealing with, etc. So, number one, dysphoria with the restroom. When I first came out as transgender, and well, not even then, fast forward, when I first started testosterone and started work at a different area within my work, I was a little bit dysphoric about walking into the men's restroom. That's no longer a thing at work, but I do have dysphoria with the fact that I have to go into a stall to use the restroom. So when there's other dudes in there, I literally won't go in there. Like, to go to the restroom, I'll go wash my hands, but I'm not to the restroom. I literally won't do it. And I've found that in like a more social setting, so like if I go out on the weekend and I'm at a bar or something, or a restaurant, and I go to the restroom, I'm more intimidated in those situations than I am at work, per se. Obviously, I don't know, maybe because, you know, I know the people there at work, so it's different. I mean, I've had drunken encounters with, like, not me being drunk, but like random drunk dudes in the restroom, like, beating on the stall door, and I'm like, dude, like, just chill, let me just do my thing. Number two, and I don't know why I didn't make this number one, because I would actually say that this is the biggest thing that I have encountered and noticed and have been dealing with, and will probably continue to deal with this for a long time, and that's actually social situations in general. So it's a lot different when you're perceived as a dude and people think that you're a dude, and like, they know. What am I trying to say? I don't want to say that they think you're a dude, because that sounds bad, but when someone does not know that you're transgender and to them you look like a dude and you're just a dude and you're a guy, it's so much different socially. Like, so with girls, if it's another girl, like back when I identified as a lesbian and was not on testosterone, it was just a lot different than it is now. And I can't even explain how. I don't know how to describe how it's different. But it is, and it's weird. And like at work, I'm a lot more quiet because there's things that I have to stop myself from saying, because I'm like, ooh, like saying that from a male's perspective or point of view, whatever, doesn't sound very nice or very good, or blah 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 blah, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I don't know, it's a lot different. It's a lot to get used to. As far as it being different with males in social settings, I don't really know, because honestly I have one male friend and he knows about me, and yeah. Alright, number three for trans guy probs. I don't know about any of you, and when I say that, I'm talking to other transgender males that may be watching this, but since starting testosterone, my appetite is just through the roof, and it's been insane. Like, I can eat all freaking day, and then 10 seconds later, I'm freaking in the kitchen again because I'm hungry. And I mean, it's not a dire problem, but it definitely made my list for trans guy probs, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I could put it away beforehand, but now I could literally eat all day, any time of the day, just eat, and to the point where it has become a problem, and my fat ass has gained some weight over the last year. Number four for trans guy probs, and this is only if you're pre-op top surgery, which I am, fortunately, because my life sucks. But anyway, binding, oh my god, in the summer, it blows. It's literally so hot, it's like sweaty hot. So I cannot tell you how excited I am for someone who is pre-op to be going into fall and winter, and like, I'm not excited because I hate snow and I like summer and I like swimming, but and this perspective of it. I am so excited because it's gonna be so nice to not sweat everywhere and like pit out all the time. It's horrible. So, speaking of all of that, at the bottom of this video, I'm going to leave a link to my GoFundMe, and if you just help me share the link, help me share my story, donate if you want to, if you can, I appreciate it so much. But all of those proceeds that I raise on my GoFundMe will go to top surgery and having top surgery. And if you watch all my videos, I have had a consultation before with a doctor here in the town that I live, in Nebraska, so just gotta save up money for that. Finally, number 5, trans guy probs. And I think that I speak for many people when I say that this is a thing. It definitely is for me, and it's something that I have to cope with and deal with and push through. But as a transgender male, I cannot tell you how many times a day, in one day, in 24 hours, I cannot tell you how many times a day that I am reminded in some small, subtle way that I am not a cis male, meaning I was not born biologically as a male. And I'm reminded of it in so many different things. I really can't even think of an example right now, so I know I sound kind of stupid because you're like, what are you even talking about? But just in little things, whether it's something someone says or it's something that a cis male does and I can't do, or does and my phone's blowing up, I'm sorry. I don't know, but I'm reminded of it all the time in different aspects, and it sucks. And I find myself, when I'm talking to someone, I find myself sometimes tuning them out and not listening to them, because all I can think about is, like, running through my head, this voice screaming at me in my head is, are you standing like a cis male would right now? Are you talking deep like a cis male would right now? Do you need to lower your voice? Because sometimes when I talk, it doesn't come out as deep. I can make myself talk deeper, like if I'm thinking about it and I try to talk deeper, then obviously I am talking deeper than if I'm just talking and talking and talking and talking and not paying attention to my voice. I don't even know if you can tell the difference there. I don't even know why I tried to show you the difference there, but I'm just saying there are times when I have to, like, focus on my voice, or I think I need to focus on my voice to make it sound a little bit deeper, and so I do that, especially at work, a lot. Because when I don't do that and I just talk and it doesn't sound deep to me, then I'm like, oh my god, oh shit, they're gonna think that I sound like a girl. And so I don't want that personally, but it's something that's always there nagging at me, something that's always in the back of my mind. When I'm walking, I am like, the little voice in my head is screaming, are you walking like a cis male would right now? And it's just, it really is this never-ending battle of, am I ever going to be good enough for myself? You know, because of all of that, I'm a year and a month on T, which, no, is not very long, but in the same sense, yeah, it's significant. And so, if I'm a year and a month on T, and I'm thinking those things, and those things are in my head, when I'm 10 years on T, is there going to be a difference? Is there still going to be this guy in my head who is a complete asshole, yelling at me, asking me if I'm doing this or that, or talking deep enough, etc., to be like a cisgender male? And I don't know, like, it's scary to think about, because I don't want that to always be a thing, you know. I want to be comfortable, and not that I'm not comfortable in my own skin or comfortable with myself, because I am in most aspects. It's just I strive at this current point in my transition. I strive to be just like any other male that day. I don't even know if that sentence made sense, but so every day I strive to be just like any other male. I don't want to stand out. I don't want to be Taylor, the transgender man. I want to be Taylor, a man, And it's really is this constant battle of, am I ever going to be good enough for myself? And because I wonder that, I wonder constantly, am I ever going to be good enough for anyone else? And, you know, I don't share my personal life in these videos, but I do have a fiance, and we got engaged in August, and, or no, July, sorry, she's going to kill me, July, we got engaged in July, and so, you know, sometimes I'm with her, and we're at a store, or we're just sitting at home, I don't know, but I'm going through my head is, am I acting man enough for her? And I know she could really give two shits, because before me she wasn't even really with men, she wasn't into men, but once you go Taylor, you don't go back. So anyway, I know she could really give two shits about that, but it's something that bothers me. It's something that I want to be man enough, whatever that term means, and it's gonna mean something different to every person, and it's stupid that's even a term, but society pushes it in your face, so yeah, in my head there is a term, man enough, and everyone has a different definition of it, everyone has different expectations of it, different levels, and I'm not where I want to be. And I do think a lot of it is not having top surgery yet. I think that when I do have top surgery, I will feel 94.7896% better about myself. And I will feel more like a man. And that will boost my confidence, and I cannot wait until I can have top surgery. That last one kind of went on a rant, so I apologize. But these are things that are important to me, and these are things that I deal with on a daily basis. You can almost say an hourly basis, because it's so constant and it's so regular and it's so hard. It is so hard. You know, being transgender is fucking hard, okay? But being an adult is fucking hard. And you put those two things together, and sometimes life is just so hard, and you can be so hard on yourself, and I don't know, it's really hard. But I don't want that to take away from how great things can be and how great things are, because I am so much happier now than I was a year ago from now. It's night and day. It's crazy how much more confident I am, and regardless of any problems that you may face as a transgender man, or as being transgender, or whatever the case may be, no matter what problems you face, I promise you that they are worth it. If this is what you want, if this is what you need, if this is what you know, if you know this is who you are and who you need to be and who you want to be, then I promise you with 150% certainty that anything that you go through, anything that you face, any problem that comes up, it's worth it. And you'll get through it. And hopefully, in the end, there really is no end to transitioning. Well, there is an end to transitioning, but there is no end to being transgender. But hopefully at some point in my life, I will stop, and I will look back, and I will say, wow, I am finally at this point. I'm at the top of the mountain. I have done it. Here I am, and things are great. So, that's it. Thanks for listening to my rants, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Like this video. If you like this video, don't forget my link to my GoFundMe below this. Share it. Donate if you can. If you want to help me get my story out there, and I will love you forever. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.